Ah!
Is that all
It's
I am
picking.
to you? A voice in your head?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Welcome
okay.
to my game. It's called Jedwell Games. It's picking 100%. We're getting back into my game. I own this game. My game.
Um, um,
Continue.
um.
Disclaimer, I do not actually own the game.
I was gonna say. I also need to do something real fast.
See.
Namely that.
How you doing, Tony? Sorry, what?
I still had your stream unmuted.
Oh, I see, I see. The genetic fusion is irreversible.
Oh, genetic fusion is irreversible. You gotta be kidding me.
Thou art you, platypoo.
Can you tell we watched some Persona earlier?
It's their own fault. Death to the Organon.
This to the organ.
We are hopelessly outnumbered. Oh, how dare them.
How dare them indeed.
Go, go,
Well,
Rufus
how
Rubber
are things at the
Arm.
front?
Rufus, at last!
I've never seen,
We are hopelessly
what's it called?
outnumbered.
Go, go. Wait,
If I get
Inspector
involved,
Gadget?
I'll just
Inspector
expose
Gadget,
your
yeah.
incompetence.
But
You can do it, and I'm not saying that because there is any hope, but to motivate you. That's what you call leadership.
Inspector Gadget.
The Organons outnumber us. Well, as long as these idiots play cannon fodder, maybe I have a chance to sneak past.
Rufus, you know that we can hear every word, don't you?
Don't talk, soldier. Fight. Go, go, Rufus! I don't...
I'm not gonna get very far on this transportation thingy.
So many puzzles.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do. Rufa.
Rufus.
Rufash, the doofash. Okay, so the platypus is just kind of useless. Can't do anything with the platypus.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Kat's already way ahead of me.
I'm not. I'm on the same place you are.
She's just that smart.
Not true.
Ow! Ooh, here's a hatch. I mean...
Possible for me to get these in the same.
Get out, now! Why didn't I pack my animal trainer hat?
I could just like. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Doc. Doc's gonna tell me what to do.
Of course. Doc always tells you what to do, right? One of these times I'll get it. You see?
The frog spoke to me.
It spoke to you?
Spoke to me. It is me. Apparently, I only cause pain.
Well then.
I see.
I'm just trying to figure out the order here.
I still don't know what I'm supposed to do, so apparently you can't have two things in there at the same time.
Right.
need to.
One day. One day.
Get out. Get out. Now!
One of these days, this will work.
Get out.
These days.
What's the situation, Doc?
Still hope.
Then, at least then. What are those strange cabins over there?
Looks like organon technology. Probably decommissioned goods transporters from the blast tower.
Goods transporters from the blast tower.
I hope you aren't thinking about using them. That would be utter madness. One little mistake, and you'll wind up as a cloud of molecules. At best, your genes will end up mixed with the vermin that have nested in there.
Cool.
Listen to me, just this once. Using them would be the absolutely stupidest thing you could do.
Aw, thanks, Doc.
Nobody would be expecting.
Using
Unless
them would
they
be
know
the
you.
absolute stupidest thing you could do.
Are you familiar with
Not
these
wrong.
matter
He's
transporters?
really not.
I hope you aren't thinking about...
Why?
That would be utter... One little mistake.
So I need to
So,
get the
Who said
platypus.
a genetic once, two...
All I
I think
hear-
my goal is just to get up on that.
Yeah, that's kind of
On
my
that
thought.
platform.
I'm gonna try something.
I would say...
And I need to move the platypus.
hate
Okay,
thanks.
I
Good
can
luck
do
to you.
that. We'll have the frog up here.
Get out.
And I can't move back with the frog because then I'll turn into the frog and get stuck in there.
Certainly a thought.
So the frog is just there to cause me pain.
Pretty much.
Well, how did you...
Real fast. Not fully reversed. I am you, Pain. Ah, wah, 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 wah.
Frogs are really stupid.
Let's still go that way. Then I will go here. What? Right here. No, that's not gonna do anything. Be a way to like switch out the frog and the platypus.
I wish.
Get...
I'm like trying to figure out how to. I wish I could just go in as the fly with the frog sitting in there, but no. Not allowed.
Come back with the fly still there. But the other two stay there when you come back, or they switch out with you when you come back.
So if the fly is in there, it also switches with you if you come back from the... Oh, no, you're right. That's, annoying.
I think it's the solution,
Maybe.
or part of the solution. So you go over here, right? You go over here. So the only time it seems to switch is if you go back as something else, like the frog, right?
Right.
So if you leave it in there, and then you go back with the frog, it switches place.
Okay.
Like, I guess big question is, what do we do here? Right.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely an interesting question.
Can't do anything.
It's like you can't really do anything as the platypus or the frog.
Yeah.
Because you can't get out of the transporter. And that's the big issue.
If you could places with the frog.
Get out. Now!
If you could move, it'd be great, but...
Over here. Frog's up there.
One of these has to
So
be
what we're
like-
trying to do is get to switch with the platypus without the fly being in there.
Right.
Wait a second.
Get
So
out. Now!
if the frog switches with
Ugh,
you
Why didn't I
when you
pa-
go back as fly, and then frog switches.
Get out. Ugh. I'm not letting go of this. It's the only trump I have.
One of these.
We need to fly in here, except
Well, how did you like the fusion?
Rufus, the genetic fusion, not fully reversed. I am you, Kane.
Then I need the
Platypuses
frog
are
here.
really stupid.
Help me.
I need to go back down. I need the frog in there.
Get out. Now.
Wait. Maybe. And if we do this... I'm wondering if you can do something with the animals that you can't do anything with, provided you're just in your own space. Yes, you can.
Can?
Yes. Okay. So, you know how our goal is to get the platypus without the fly, right?
Yeah.
What would be the easiest way to get rid of the fly?
To have the frog eat it.
Mm-hmm. What's the best way to make the frog do something?
By becoming it. Ah, I see.
I know, I was just like, wait, I wonder. And it turns out that you can.
At last, I was on the verge of leaving without you. You know what they say about the Organon.
That they resulted from an early attempt to cross human DNA with soya flour?
That we always stick to our schedules.
Ah, you have your mother's sense of humor.
We would have been here sooner if half the tower weren't cordoned off due to fighting. Do you often have armed riffraff hanging out in your facilities? This ridiculous peasant uprising should be of no concern to you. Still, it seems odd that the Deponians are revolting at this very moment.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about it?
It's Rufus. He's trying to stop me.
Rufus, persistent little fellow.
He's an idiot.
You underestimate him.
That's it, baby. You tell him.
He's only half as
Why does that
stupid
have
as
to
he
be
looks.
so
Double
complicated?
that, and you might have a point.
He just doesn't know when the time
was-
has
it
come for
wasn't-
him to quit.
Speaking of time, are you ready
It wasn't
now?
what?
Just a moment.
It
I left
wasn't
my
supposed to
bag
be that
inside.
complicated, but
Get
I
on
guess
with
we
it.
made
We
it
will
that
cast off
We
complicated.
as
did
soon
make
as the
it that
engines are
complicated.
warm, with your bag or without.
I didn't think like you could just eat the fly.
Yeah, especially with where those are. You kind of think that that's too big of a space for the frog, but apparently not.
Cletus! Here. Huh? Cletus? What's he doing?
Bomb controls, la la la.
Could he be fiddling with the bomb controls?
I'm fiddling with the bomb controls, la la la.
No, that can't be what it looks like.
This is just what it looks like. I'm really messing with the boo, with the bee, with the bar, with the bow, with the bomb controls.
That... Ooh, That a boo, that a bee, that a ba, that a bow. Rufus got the groove, yeah. But wait, that traitor! He's actually fiddling with the bomb controls. I've got to stop him. No picture, no sound.
Wow.
Well,
Organon. Sorry, what were you saying? I couldn't hear you over the cutscene.
I didn't really say much.
Oh, okay.
Goal? Donna, anybody? Apparently nobody's home. No wonder. The implant is empty. Hey, there's Donna's remote and the 2 other cartridges. I'll insert one of them. Unfortunately, Goal's remote is missing. She must still have it on her.
Joe says Big Top Burger.
Yes, I saw the new episode. I love it.
Not so loud. We've got a problem. Or rather 2.5. We'll make that 3. It's been a while since I counted.
What's the matter?
Cletus is just as annoying,
You see,
if not
Cletus-
more annoying than Rufus.
Absolutely.
Something isn't right with my eyes. Oops. Oh. Look, Rufus. I'm Donna.
I know.
I got to
Feed
stop
him to the
him.
sharks.
Ah!
Very nice. Now, can we briefly consider the problem at hand?
Sure. Bring it on.
Joe says
Cletus
so.
is about to return to Elysium with Lady
Work is gonna
Gold,
try and make him
and
work 12
just
hours,
now,
7 days.
I caught him messing with the bomb controls. I think he wants to eliminate the
I see.
population of Deponia.
Says he's probably
then
gonna quit.
there would be no more reason not to blow the place up.
Oh. Big time meanie. This is hard to believe.
We have to tell Lady
That's why I
Gold
quit
about
working
this.
there,
She
Joe.
might be a little hard to convince.
Have fun.
Actions are better than thoughts. I learned that from you.
Well, she obviously had a brilliant teacher. If her people skills are only half as good as mine, then... maybe I should follow her, just to make sure.
And therefore, Cletus is the good guy and Rufus is nothing but,
Hey, ladies!
Rufus, what are you doing here?
You missed me, I know. But now's not the time for our big reunification foo-for-all.
Our what?
Has Baby Goal explained everything to you?
I was going to, but it looks like I got some of it wrong. Lady Gold just explained to me why you cannot be trusted.
What? But you were supposed to persuade Lady Goal, not the other way around.
Oh, right.
That was your plan? I was almost going to say you need to think of something better, but you might take that as encouragement.
Well, I do.
Please don't fight.
Don't worry, baby. Lady Goal is about to see her mistake.
Yes, I do see my mistake. The mistake is you. And even Baby Girl isn't quite as naive as you seem to believe.
Right. But, hey, look.
And
Did I
now?
just see a funny butterfly in there?
A butterfly? Whee!
You really stop at nothing, don't you?
Well, I'm doing it my way.
Your path just leads you from one disaster to the next. Perhaps that is the right path.
Okay,
for Spunky
Goal's
Gold, but it
being
is
mean,
not
but
mine.
she's
Now
not
listen to me,
wrong.
will you?
Why should I? You're not listening to me either. I'm going with Cletus. You should be glad I'm not setting the organ on
Aw,
you. You have
Baby Goal
exactly
inside of
3
Donna.
seconds to get out of here. That is my parting gift to you.
But Goal!
1,
I...
2...
Cletus is only taking advantage of you, and when you look down on my burning cadaver, you're really gonna regret some of the things you just said. There. So there. And now?
Oh, I'm really getting tired of this stupid implant.
Are you okay?
More or less. Can I have a summary?
Okay. We're in Argus's bomb control tower. I think that
I
Cletus
mean it.
intends
You
to
tell him,
trigger the
Baby Goal.
detonation.
Big
What?
meanie.
That's slimy. And where is Donna Gold?
Actually, you are now Donna Goal.
Ew.
Yeah, Lady
Actions
Goal
are
has
better
got
than
your
thoughts.
body,
Of course,
and she's
of
on the
course.
balcony outside.
Of
She
course,
still
of
thinks
course.
that everything's fine with Cletus. Perhaps you can talk to her. Maybe she'll listen to herself.
I most certainly will. Luckily, I know how to talk to recalcitrant women. I learned that from you.
Well, she obviously had a brilliant teacher. If her people skills are only half as good as mine, then... maybe I should follow her, just to make sure.
Don't you even notice how little sense you're making?
But I damn well saw it!
Refrain from cursing, please. I hate it when you do that. You're hardly going to change my mind by using expletives on me.
So what about using my fists on you?
Ha! How typical. Whenever you run out of arguments, you will to violence, also known as dyslexia of the soul.
Let me show you how I spell knuckle sandwich.
Perhaps with an S, as in stepladder.
Ladies, ladies! There are peaceful ways of settling
Reply.
your differences, like a round of mud wrestling or something.
Rufus! I might have known you were behind this. You really stop at nothing, don't you?
Well, I'm doing it my way.
Your path just leads you from one disaster to the next. Perhaps that is the right path for Spunky Goal, but it is not mine.
It's okay, Rufus. No need for you to help me out. This is just between me and me. You go take care of Cletus. He's a bigger problem now.
Oh, right. Almost forgot about him.
So, where was I?
In a manure pit, judging by the smell.
What? I'll get you for that!
Whoa. I suppose they really should discuss that among themselves. How can you carry on such extended conversations with yourself? I find that a bit disturbing. Disturbing.
All the things.
But back to more pressing
All the
issues.
things.
I must stop Cletus before he... Huh? Cletus? But... Huh? Where did he go? Well then, let's undo the mess that Creep has caused here. That shouldn't be too complicated. After all, he managed to do it. What? What is this now? A countdown? No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop! That was a close one. But if that was the countdown, then what was Cletus doing here? Something fishy's going on here. Hey! Cletus, what are you doing? Open up, you coward!
Why should I? So that you can go ahead and mess up my plans again, loser?
Well, it looks like I already did. At least you didn't manage to trigger the bomb. So, who's the loser now, huh?
You, of course, as always. You see, I never meant to trigger the bomb.
But I saw you fiddling with...
I was trying to sabotage the explosion for
See, Rufus
crying out
likes to
loud.
blast.
Ulysses' plan
Yes,
was
he does.
sheer lunacy. I blocked the suspension clamps. The Organon are not going to detonate the bomb with it like that. There would be little damage to the planet. It would only destroy the bomb tower. And by the time they find the fault, the Council of Elders will be aware of the
Yes,
existence
no.
of the Deponians. You should thank me. I saved your people. And you too, alas, for now.
Don't make me laugh. The Deponians mean nothing to you.
Or to you, but at least I'm not afraid of admitting that. All I care about is gold. For some reason, she is hell-bent on giving Deponia a fair chance of survival. And you know me, I would gladly sacrifice the world just to make
Joe
a
says
lady
kind of ironic.
smile. The Elders will probably blow the place up anyway. I
How
actually
he talks to
even hope
himself
so,
the
but
entire
I
game.
won't. It will no longer be
Joe's
my
not wrong.
responsibility. And let's be honest,
not.
you wouldn't have done more than that for your people, would you? So why would you make me a worse match for gold? And given that, what could
Cletus actually a
possibly
good
prevent
guy?
me from taking her
Wait
to
a
Elysium? That shut you up all right, huh? No cunning
Open up, you
plans
coward.
to-
Why should I? Out of a misguided sense of superiority.
Don't make me laugh. We aren't that much alike. I really am superior, you see. Go ahead, give it another try. Maybe the next time it'll be open.
Rats, he saw right through my plan.
How disappointing. Hey, you moron. What are you doing?
I'm switching the countdown back on. It's a little shorter this time.
Are you out of your mind? Shut that off this instant.
Happy to oblige. Is this the switch? Oopsie. I can be such a klutz sometimes. I wish there was somebody in here who knows his way around this stuff. Too bad you already have to leave.
You rotten chunk of sewer slime! What have you done this time? Let me see. Perhaps I can bypass the controls. You had better pray that this works. What are you doing?
I very much doubt that he would do that.
Oh! Ow! Oh! Ow!
Funky goal!
What?
Lady! Leave her alone! Baby goal!
No, it's not a good time.
Lady!
That's afraid. That's a fluid.
Wake up, goal!
Lady goal still has the remote!
So what?
Grab the remote!
No! Hey! Got it!
Stuff
Now
is
what?
going down. It is a fight.
It is.
It is a grand
Press the
slam.
remote!
No, you! Flutterbacks? Go for the eyes!
Goal!
Got it! Mistake! Nice try, dirtball. One could almost admire your persistence. I suppose I should kill you now, but I'm beginning to feel sorry for you. Who knows how I would behave if I'd been born in a landfill, without any hope for a better life, without any hope. I would love to do you a favor and put an end to your useless existence. You would never give up on your own. Just a little well-aimed kick. Too bad that isn't possible, because you've got something that belongs.
Actual puzzle here, or do I actually have to just hit him in the face?
There is a puzzle there. Fun though it is to just hit him repeatedly.
Couldn't we discuss that after you helped me up? I'm not letting go of this. It's the only trump I'm not letting go of. It's the only... Right idea, wrong remote.
Actually, have to talk to her. Okay.
For the last time, will you give me that accursed remote?
I know! You need the ascension codes, don't you?
What are you getting at, smartass? You know exactly what I want.
This isn't about goal, is it?
Quit wasting my time, you freak. Hand me that remote this instant, or we're all going to be blown to Kingdom Come. The bomb is ticking.
Oopsie daisy!
No! You crack-brained numbnut!
Goal! Oh, that was just wow! Well done!
I see, I
Yes,
see.
looks like it. I just didn't want to believe it. But you were obviously right about him all along. Why did he do that?
Doesn't matter now. Help me up.
Yes, of course. But first, I need to apologize. I have wronged you. I just thought that... I thought you were lying to me. I should have trusted you from the very
You're a
beginning,
lot like
not
Rufus.
him. Triggering
You already
the bomb
act like
sequence
Rufus.
behind my back. Unbelievable. I could never be with such a liar. And still, that's what's happened. No, Cletus is the liar, right?
Well,
What is that supposed to mean? Is there something else you want to tell me?
There is one thing.
What? Well, I must know everything. I know the timing could be better, but I can only trust you again if you tell me everything, and I want to trust you.
Cletus didn't lie to you.
What are you saying?
He didn't start that sequence. I did.
You? Does that mean Cletus hasn't betrayed me after all? I knocked him down for no good reason.
In a way, yes. But I'm telling you the truth. So that shows I'm the good guy here, right?
No. It only shows that the best possible Rufus is still worse than Cletus.
Goal! Goal! Don't leave me hanging! Goal!
Step on my fingers.
Well, Rufus, once again you managed to turn the tide against yourself at the last moment. As I said before, you don't even want to win. At least not by cheating, right? You played pretty well so far, but eventually the cards must always be laid on the table. I've got
Apologies,
two
just get me
queens,
up, Goal.
and you?
Are we playing rugby now?
Please.
Looks like you screwed up once again, Rufus. Or do you have a trump left up
Cat,
your
she's gonna
sleeve
make me
that I'm
fall.
not aware of?
Janosch and his resistance fighters will be up here any moment!
Those miserable creatures don't make me laugh. I seriously doubt that any of them are still alive. Whoever concocted this attack must be completely retarded. The whole action is so stupid. I can hardly imagine you didn't have something to do with it.
Hey, okay, change the subject. Goal won't let that happen. Tell him, Goal.
I'm sorry, Rufus.
Me too.
It must have been very difficult for you to show me your true face.
You did that?
I see now who you are.
Very brave.
But it isn't enough.
Unfortunately.
You've disappointed me once too often.
You heard the girls. Game over.
You think this is a game? This is about an entire planet full of innocent people.
Oh, that's enough of your pseudo-moral nonsense. For you, this was never about the people. This was about you getting the girl. So, my friend, what is the difference between you and me?
Maybe the fact that I'm not an arrogant snot?
Precisely. You are the filthy underdog, the outsider
Gosh,
from the
these conversations.
underclasses. But only as long as you always lose. You can't win without
definitely near
becoming
the
exactly
end.
like
Definitely
me. No
Definitely.
more than you can live on
I'm
Elysium
pretty sure after
without
this sequence it's
destroying
the end.
Deponia. There is no scenario in which you
This isn't the end, you know.
Oh, I see. You're hoping for a third act. The hero dashes onto the runway,
Goal, why are
knocks
you
on the
siding
window of
with
the high
Cletus?
boat. There's only one
Because-
captain.
No.
You are not a hero. You are a tragic comic clown. And
Ow,
this
my feels.
is not a romantic comedy. This is some sort of
I just got
called a clown,
Josh.
independent
Oh,
crap
I see.
in which there are no answers
Why?
at the end.
Because.
No happy ending. Only a
Because
good
is it like
at an
why?
ugly
Because.
reflection, which
What was
then
the message?
blabs the subtext as well.
I got called a
Chaos
tragicomic
cannot
clown by
win
Cletus.
when the goal is order.
I see.
Something like that.
I've still got the other
I
remote.
mean, he's not wrong.
You're still missing a queen for your full
I
goal.
was supposed to
Oh,
get
never
the
mind
girl.
that one. You can keep
This
her.
isn't how
The
it's
game
supposed to be.
is over, and the jackpot is enough for me. Two amazing, gorgeous women.
Oh, it's
one
baby
on the
goal,
left,
not SpongeBob
one on the
goal.
right, and me in the middle. Her purest and noblest qualities finally reunited. More than enough gold for a modest man like me. All you have is a stupid cartridge with nothing but Goal's mental and childhood troubles. That one is rude, defiant, argumentative, forever spreading chaos.
Just like Rufus.
Exactly. Completely useless.
You do realize you're talking about me, right?
What? At least I'm honest. You like that about me, don't you?
Yes. Yes, you're right, of course.
But it's a piece of yourself, Goal. Without it, you'll never be complete.
So what? We don't give a hoot. I have the better goals, and the ascension codes. We should finally crank up the countdown now. It's not like I can switch it off at this point. Thank you, Rufus.
When,
But at least
Cletus,
the
huh?
explosion will be limited to the tower itself. Say, thank you, Cletus. Because I'm a gentleman, I shall give you and your rebel buddies enough time to make a hasty retreat. That's what you do best, after all. Farewell, Rufus. You weren't really a worthy opponent, but that probably would have been
Not called a
asking too much.
tragicomic clown. This is not.
No,
Yep.
you
Nice.
can't do that.
Yep.
Cletus, gold
I see you
belongs
got to the line.
together. Wait,
Yeah.
This is getting a bit exhausting. It's great. Ah!
They've stopped shooting.
Oh, at last. Do you think we won?
Actually, I'm not sure.
Ah! Oof.
Ouch.
Rufus! Listen up, everybody. It's Rufus!
Yeehaw.
Janosch? You guys are alive?
Of course we're alive.
I thought you loved me.
What did you say?
We need to get out of here as fast as possible.
I thought you
The
loved
tower is about to
me.
explode.
Then
Good
let
to
us
see
gather
that
everyone together as
Baby
fast as we
Gold just
can.
likes any man who
Don't forget me.
isn't in a
Goal!
position of
Not
power.
her again.
Goal! You? But why aren't you with Cletus?
I'm
Oh,
leader
the
of a
prospect going
resistance,
home
baby
was
Goal.
really tempting, but
I was the
would have
leader.
missed an important part of myself.
And Cletus?
I locked him out on the gangway. Spunky Gull would surely have found a more dramatic solution, but I found myself cool enough, and Cletus blew a fuse. However, in the light of the impending explosion, he must have decided that one goal was enough for him. Speaking of which, we mustn't waste any time.
But what about you? I mean, what about your third part? Aren't you gonna miss Baby Goal as well?
You know, I happened to find this on my way down here.
Just slightly, Joe, yeah.
She is definitely going to change her mind.
Joe says this
Just
guy's
trust
a
me.
little sexist.
Ambassador, it is time.
Yeah.
The tower has been evacuated. We must leave at once. All right. All right.
I like how he's actually like concerned for Goal being whole again, and not just like yeah. It shows a little bit of progression.
A little bit of character growth.
Yeah.
Guys, he's growing as a person.
By the way, Goal, I knew you'd
I
come
made
back.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
It's Rufus.
I can leave again, you know.
But you won't.
August's plan went awry, and I know the story. You have to admit you enjoyed it a bit. And now you saw a reason, dump your egotism, and weigh it against the public benefit. Because close to the bonus, where you need cojones, and platypuses and memberships to opposing underground organizations, so to unpack the bag. Now it's anyway way too late to sack me, and secondly, where am I gonna stay?
I love these songs.
Right in the end.
What?
Lady Goal is on our side in the end.
Yep.
She has Donna.
Lady Goal is a smart one. So.
I'm listening to the song right now.
Okay.
Benefit. Too close to the bone is where unique can jump. Cojones.
Yep.
Huzzah, let's hope far away.
Wait for it.
The end. Not the end.
Not the end.
Not the end.
Not the end.
Not the end.
Hi up. You hopped in right at the end. Good for you.
Hi, how you doing, buddy? I love you.
So.
Even though you ignored me like yesterday.
Josh.
Ha! Yeah.
Josh, I gotta know.
Gotta know.
What are your thoughts? There's only 2 more games, Joe. Don't even.
I'm growing increasingly more in love with this game series.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, the first game is very much, holy crap, Rufus is a terrible person.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, that doesn't necessarily stop.
And I mean, okay, so like, at the beginning of the second game, it jokes about how he's become like a different person or something, right?
Right.
And then at the end of the game here, you actually see he's more interested in Goal getting back together than he is about like himself.
Joe, it's not 6 games.
6 games.
There's 4 games in total.
There are,
and Up says, how be everything, I be seeing the not end.
Seeing the not end. Everything be alrighty. Dang, I really... how long was this stream?
Not quite an hour, which is why I was asking you about, like, They're not gonna make 2 more games, Joe. This stuff was made back in, like, 2012, 2013, 2014. No! Joe, stop.
So then the total was 10 games.
Look, I was shocked they put out a 4th one, to be quite honest.
I see, I see.
There's definitely moments where you still see old Rufus shining through, like, even up to the end.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's, like, growing during this game, just as a person, and is slightly less jerkish, but still very jerkish. Yeah.
I also feel like we were more even in this game. I know there's that one part where you got way ahead of me.
Yeah, and that's just a rough part in general, because there's so much going on.
Yeah. Like Sly Cooper. What in this game is
No, he
like
says there's some games that
Oh.
don't get sequels for years, then randomly get one like Sly Cooper.
I see.
And Up says, you never know, game devs be crazy. You're right. But with the 4th one, which I haven't completely beaten, I don't think. With the 4th one, I don't think there's really room for a 5th. But
I really want to play I really want to play the 3rd one now.
do you even have it installed?
No, I don't.
Yeah, neither do I. Next week. Coming soon to a YouTube channel near you.
So sad.
Oh. Tank's up.
What did Up do?
He said, yo, you're so close to 200 subs. I've been sitting at this number for a while, Up.
I've been fluctuating.
What's an active fan base? I don't have one.
Because I don't actually upload videos anymore, which everyone wants to see.
I wanna see content from Josh.
Okay, but Judge Games though.
Exactly, I want to see content from Josh. Whether that's Judge Games or streams on Josh a Random Gamer.
Of course. Which one is the next one in the series?
Goodbye, Deponia.
I'm gonna install that right now.
It is not going to install fast enough to do a stream.
That's what you think. It's only 3.57 gigabytes, okay? Alright.
I'm not installing it right now.
Cat just doesn't want to get with the times, yo.
But yeah, no, this game developer has always been one of my favorites because they do very weird but very fun games. Bye, Up. Sending the love back at you. Up says, I'll be off, so love you guys.
See ya, Up. So, is this where we end stream?
I want to say something real fast.
Okay.
This dev has always been one of my favorites because they do these really weird games like this one at Edna and Harvey. So they're games that are a lot of fun, but they also really make you think because this is not like a super lovable main character, but you become attached to them, you know?
They do a really good job of that too.
Yeah, they do a really good job of not making you think that, oh, what he's doing should be, you know, celebrated.
Yeah.
But also, you know, making it fun and pulls you in. Like Josh said, he can't wait to play the next one.
I mean, like, it's interesting. It gets frustrating trying to figure out, like, the puzzles and stuff, but it's really, it fills you with a sense of accomplishment when you finally
Right, some of those puzzles are really tricky.
I have had to have Cat's help.
Look, I've had to have my own help sometimes.
I've helped Cat once, I think.
You helped me a couple times.
Sweet.
Which shouldn't be happening. I'm supposed to know what I'm doing, but I don't, clearly.
Clearly, Cat has.
I think it's really good, though, that I'm coming back here not having played the game in a while, because that leaves us on more of an even playing field.
Yeah.
But there's still always the chance that something happens and I'm like, oh, right, that.
All right, gotta do that.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe I could get the frog to eat the fly, but, like, I didn't know if I had to move the frog itself, and I couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a very... not as convoluted as we thought it was, but still kind of convoluted puzzle.
Yeah.
Joe, I still have to install it because my computer decided to restart overnight while I was installing it, so we'll see. But anyway, I think it's a good place to call stream. Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently my stream stopped anyway.
Rip?
I don't know, it just like kind of cut out there for a second.
I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Look for the next one, like next week, starting. Dive in and see what crazy situation Rufus has ended up in this time.
I'll see you next time on another episode of Rufus Ball Z.